1067. Wake up Orlando, the sun is on fire. Johnny's house blazing, we taking it higher. Hall of Fame legend Johnny Magic's flow. On XL 1067, running the whole show. Brian bringing jokes like a stand-up ninja. Punchline so sharp they cut when they hit ya. Ray got no filter, she might just explode. What will she say next? Nobody knows. Mary's on the socials, the queen of the clicks. Spinning reels like a DJ turning those tricks. Johnny drives the train, we almost off the tracks. Orlando is ours, yeah, we taking it back. XL's the fire, Johnny's house is the spark. We the voice of the city, we light up the dark. On your drive while you hustle, while you break and you grind. It's Orlando's #1, always on top. This is Johnny's house, feel that energy rise. The #1 morning show, lighting up the skies. Turn the volume up, put your hands to the beat. Orlando's life pulse right on your street.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. It is 6:01, y'all, and it is Friday. It's going to be mostly sunny today, 40% chance of rain. High today of 91, this morning, 74.
Now, the Johnny's House Entertainment News with Ray.
Johnny, you saw Mission Impossible, The Final
yes,
Reckoning.
I did.
You loved it, or
I did.
what?
It was a very, very good movie.
Well, Tom Cruise just broke a Guinness World Record while filming that. So he was for basically, it was for most burning parachute jumps by an individual.
Yeah.
I don't know why that took me so hard.
Yeah.
Like, it was so hard for me to get that out.
Yeah.
So Tom jumped out of a helicopter 16 times while strapped to a parachute, pre-soaked in fuel, and then lit on fire.
Yep.
So according to Guinness, no other actor or stuntman has come close to that amount of drops. And the Guinness editor-in-chief was just like, Tom doesn't just play action heroes. He literally is an action hero.
It's amazing. That movie took you to the bottom of the ocean, took you to damn near space, took you to the mountains. It took you everywhere.
Yeah, he said, Tom Cruise, in behind the scenes and everything, if this is twisted while it's burning, I'm going to be spinning and burnt. And he's basically just risks his lives for this movie.
I'm gonna tell you about the movie. There's one scene where he's underwater and it's frozen, it's ice.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And he takes off all his clothes but his underwear. And I'm sitting there going, is this man insane?
Yeah. So basically what he said is that he had to kick out of like the twist and then ignite it within 10 seconds.
And he did that how many times?
He's just a machine, 16 times.
First take. Everybody got that?
Right.
Was that good?
Yeah,
That's good.
like, okay, I almost died and we're done.
How many Mission Impossibles are there? Is this like
this is 8?
8?
Mhm.
Wow, I was gonna say I'll start watching, but I won't.
Yeah.
that's too many.
Here's the crazy thing: from the first one to this one, he aged.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
wait,
yeah.
The first one, he was like a kid.
He looks. I mean, he stayed young looking for a very long time.
Yeah.
He finally he hit a wall
Yeah.
and it just caught up with him.
Is there anybody else that has stuck with a franchise that long? I just feel like that he's just been the dude.
Yeah,
Mission
Yeah.
Impossible,
for
that's
a long
him.
time. I mean,
Yeah.
the
You know?
007 franchise, they kind of stick with that for a while, but
But
not that long.
He and all of them were successful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Nick Jonas is going to play Paul Stanley in a Kiss biopic. I don't see it, but it's happening. It's called Shout It Out Loud. There's no word on casting for the other 3 members of Kiss, but it looks like Nick Jonas is going to be playing Paul Stanley. And so the movie is called Shout It Out Loud. Like I said, it's directed by McG. So who credits like Drew Barrymore and Charlie's Angels, The Terminator. So it's got a good director behind it.
Wow.
And I don't know exactly where it's streaming, if it's going to movies. I don't know. That's all I know is that Nick Jonas is confirmed.
I mentioned this before. I was a closet Kiss fan way back in the day.
Is it because you started on a rock station, you think?
Well, my brother liked him, and I didn't understand it. So he had the album, so I used to listen to him.
Oh, so it's before radio.
This is way before radio. I think I was like 12.
Well, the album artwork was very like eye-catching.
Yeah.
It was very comic. It had fire and all kinds.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I had the albums. I didn't love the music.
Yeah. Oh, it was Detroit Rock City, and they had a live album that you put headphones on back in the day. You were at that concert,
Yeah.
boy.
I just feel like they look more aggressive than what they sound,
Yeah.
if that makes sense.
But the good thing about the makeup was they never aged.
Yeah.
And then they decided to go through a period where they took the makeup off.
Oh.
Then they said, yo, put the makeup back on.
Back on. Because then you're just a normal band. Like that was their shtick.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. All right. Let's get you updates on our world. We'll do that next on Johnny's House. Johnny's House 619. It's Friday, y'all. It's going to be mostly sunny, 40% chance of rain today. 91 is a high, 74 right now. Yesterday, pretty much a normal day. Left here, went home, took a quick nap, messed around in my garden a little bit. I have a greenhouse, but everybody, it's not like this big, gigantic thing. It's about the size of it's very small, but it's about 6 feet.
Like a small shed?
Yeah.
It's very like closet type thing.
Yeah. But okay. it's wrapped around in plastic and blah, blah, blah.
Because when you say greenhouse, you think
about you walk in.
Yeah,
no,
like a nursery.
No, I think mine cost $78.
Okay.
You know.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah, so I have tomatoes growing in there, but I didn't read the packet on how tall they would get.
Oh,
and it's jamming up in the and they ain't even started.
I was gonna say it's time to harvest your tomatoes then.
There's no tomatoes yet. It's just still growing.
It's time to prune your tomato trees then.
I don't know anything about that.
Me neither.
I heard you got lemons.
Oh yeah, I got 5 lemon trees.
I need some. I want some.
Okay.
I love some lemons.
Okay. All right.
They got them at Publix.
I know, but if they're fresh out of Johnny Magic's garden.
From seeds, baby.
Yeah.
These things came from seeds.
That is organic.
Organic, yeah. So as soon as I dropped it, they've been around for 3 years. I ain't seen one lemon yet. But they say they're coming. They're coming.
You might want to go to Publix then, right?
Yeah, you might not.
At least until he brings them in.
Are you sure that these aren't just plants you bought?
No. I read up on it. No, this is, look,
Ray, the side of the road.
I took the lemon seed out the lemon I ate. So I know the lemon.
Oh.
The seed is legit. Let's see. Other than that, that was about it. Just get off me, Ray. How you doing?
Okay, I'm sorry.
Your hair looks different.
No, thank you. Yes. I mean, yes, it does.
Did your sister make a mistake or something?
No, she, well, it was like last minute and I was like, let's just do something fun. And I'm going to be in the pool a lot this weekend. So it's probably going to fade like quickly. But my daughter always wants my hair like a different color. And so I was just like, I'll just do it.
So you're going to surprise them when you see them?
Yeah. Okay. So I did that. I sat with her for a little bit at the salon. And then.
Now, doesn't she lose money waiting on you? Yes.
Somewhat.
Yes.
But
do you tip her?
I do.
Okay.
And I buy like the product.
Okay.
So and then I post on social media so she gets some clientele from me.
Oh,
okay.
Do you guys gossip and whatnot like you would with a regular hairstylist?
Sometimes, but it's more catching up on the family.
Yeah.
But other than that, I don't even remember what I did. Oh, I finished watching Sirens.
Did I tell you? We'll talk.
Kim and I finished watching it.
The ending.
I need more.
I heard there's a season 2.
Okay, good.
That's on the way.
Yeah.
Brian, how about you?
I was here all day yesterday because on Thursdays I stay late, so I don't have to
mess up your Friday.
Beat myself up on Friday.
That's
so
good.
yeah, I was here until like 2:00 yesterday afternoon.
Mm-hmm.
Got a whole bunch of work done, which is nice. And then I went home, just did some stuff around the house. I did catch a little bit of a nap, which was pretty solid. And then that's pretty much it. My wife and I just watched some TV. And
so Thursdays are pretty calm for everybody up here.
No, we didn't do very much. Yeah.
And Chris?
Left here, went and talked some sports for a little bit, and then went home, hung out with my daughter, and kind of like everyone else, just kind of chilled. I watched a little bit of the NBA Finals.
Yep. Boy, we got the rock star lifestyle up in here. Boy, we were popping bottles. VIP just got in.
Next week's going to be crazy, so I got to manage myself.
Yeah.
Next week, I got Post Malone and Jelly Roll, and then I also have a grand opening of a new spot we're going to, and so I got to just pace myself.
Okay.
I know it's coming.
Oh, yeah. You can see the storm. It's over the horizon.
Right.
It's on the way. All right, we come back. We're going to talk about, are you bad at mornings? Think about it. We're going to get into it on Johnny's House. 634, Johnny's house. They say 2 out of 5 Americans are bad at mornings. What does that mean? We'll talk about it coming up on Johnny's house. It's Johnny's house on a Friday, 638. 40% chance of rain. Otherwise, sun's going to be out today. 91 is our high. It is 74 right now. Now, they say that, 2 out of 5 Americans are bad. What does that mean, Ray, when you're bad at mornings?
They're just bad at mornings where they wake up late or they get out of bed later than planned.
Mm-hmm.
They're saying that they do that at least 8 times per month. Let's see here. Sleeping in too late start to the morning,
Wow.
Skip breakfast, skip showering. They're just bad at mornings. You know,
wow.
They don't have a routine because it's just all over the place.
I'm a morning superstar.
Yeah,
boy.
same.
I know.
I wake up like, yeah, baby.
My wife hates it.
Yeah. I feel like we all are. We have to.
You
be.
have to be. Yeah. If you can't do this job if you hate mornings, and there's been people who try to do it and it's affect your health.
Yeah.
Your health and everything you do. For me, morning's the best part. And then now catch me in the afternoon. Hey, you forget to do something? Do what? Because to me, I front loaded my day.
Yeah.
Everything that I'm supposed to do, that's important to do, I get it done the first part of the day.
Yeah.
Anything after that, hey, you're supposed to go to so-and-so? Tell them my bad.
Right.
But I think I started being that way in college. Because I was dumb enough to put an 8 o'clock class on the books.
Yeah.
And I just had to do it. And then you learn how to sleep with a pillow over your face during the day.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. When were you?
I've been this way my whole life.
Your whole life?
I mean, since I can remember, I was up at 5 o'clock doing whatever before I went to school. I was never one to sleep in.
Really?
I just never was. I mean, just not my thing. I mean, on weekends I would go through stretches when I was like a teenager where I would sleep all day.
Yeah,
that's because I stayed up all night. But I
Yeah.
mean, for the most part, like when I was on a routine, it was always way before the alarm clock. I would rather front load morning time.
Yep.
I'm not good at evenings.
Yeah.
So like
Yeah,
the 4 to like 7, I'm not good. And now once I get past 7, I catch my second wind, and I'm good.
Yeah.
But my 4 to 7, I'm a jackass.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. I called up my girl last night. She says, "Hi." I'm like, "Hey, what's up? Why you tired?" "Yeah." "How was your day?" It's like,
yeah, my 4 to 7. Yeah, I know.
It's like 8:00.
Yeah.
I'm just going to go. All right, bye. Ray, when did you realize you were a morning?
I would say middle school. Middle school, I'd be like up and getting ready and
Really?
like have breakfast. And I was just like chipper in the morning. And my sister would just look at me like the whole morning, like, what the heck is wrong with you?
Yeah.
But like ever since middle school, I feel like I've been like that. And then the weekends that I have my kids, like in the morning, it's a ball in the
Wow.
morning.
Yep.
But I would say we're very similar because mine is between 2 and 5 where I'm just a zombie or just like, I'm out of it.
Yeah.
But then after 5, I'm like, all right, here we go again.
No, see, I've passed that. After 5, it just gets worse.
Oh yeah, no, I catch a second wind.
Ain't no second wind.
And sometimes on weekends I'll be exhausted at
Yeah.
like 7, but then if I make it through that, I'm like, man, it's midnight and I'm still up. What are we doing?
Oh yeah, no, I'm past that stage.
I feel like I've been a napper my whole life though.
Yeah.
Every day after high school, I would nap, but the beginning of the day, I'm on it.
I think growing up in a household, it was 7 of us: my mom, my dad, my brothers and sisters. We had one bathroom, so we were on a schedule.
Yeah.
So when you woke up, it was boom, your turn in the bathroom. It wasn't any if you messed around and then it threw the whole system off.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, Brian, you got 5 minutes. So 5 minutes, you got to get yourself together, get your stuff, and get in.
Yeah.
And get out.
My mom never had to wake me up even.
Really?
Meanwhile, like my son, we had to drag him out of bed from kindergarten. And still he's 20, and I had to text him and go, "Hey man, you got work today?"
Yeah.
That's how my sister is.
Like they're mad at you. Yeah.
Yeah.
You mad at me? You the one got to get up.
Right.
I'm up. Chris, how about you?
Ever since high school, when I started working at Publix, when I was able to, I'd always get the morning shift, so I'd be at work 4 or 5 in the morning. So I've been working early morning shifts my whole life.
So how are you in the afternoons?
I'm still fine. If I can, I'll get a nap in, but I'm up from 4 in the morning. I'll stay awake all day.
I ain't putting your business out there, but you drink a lot of energy drinks. It doesn't mess with your sleep?
No.
Really?
Not at all. No.
See, I can't do energy drinks. I'm up for 2 or 3 days.
No. I mean, my mom used to try and limit us to 1 soda a day.
Yeah.
But when she's at work, I have like 4 or 5 a day.
Yeah. Like the coffee, I drink 3 sips. That's it.
Hey.
Anything more than that.
I've built up an immunity to caffeine. So it doesn't really do anything for me.
Really?
Yeah.
When I get coffee in here, I'm bouncing off the ceilings, boy. I want to find out 2 of 5 Americans are bad at morning. We want to find out which one are you. Are you bad at mornings? It takes you a while to get up and get going. Are you one like us? You hit the floor running. You ready to start your day? Let's get it going. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067, XL Mobile 41067. Live streamers want to talk to you. Throw it up on social media. Also, 2 of 5 Americans are bad at morning. Are you good at it like us, or are you just bad at it? You just got to do it because it's morning and you got to get up. Callers now want to talk to you on Johnny's House. 6:53. It is Friday, sunny today with a high of 91, 74, and a 40% chance of rain. 2 out of 5 Americans are bad at mornings. Are you one of those? You get up hitting the floor running, or you're like, ugh, I got to ease into this thing. From Orlando, Tyler, good morning.
Good morning.
All right, which one are you, man?
So I am very much a morning person.
Okay.
My wife, on the other hand, complete opposite.
Now, how did y'all make that work in the beginning? Because I'm sure one of y'all was faking it for a while.
Well, so when we met, I was actually a student, and she was the one with the job.
Okay.
So while I'm like a morning person, I wasn't shooting out of bed the way I am now that I'm working. Now I work as a field engineer in medical imaging, so I have to go to places all the time. So I'm constantly up 4, 5, 6 o'clock in the morning.
So because your wife's not a morning person, you pretty much got to sneak out of the house.
Oh, I'm tippy toes.
Yeah. I mean, look,
I can't even shine my flashlight in the bedroom when I'm looking for
That's
stuff.
how I am.
It's part of the reason my wife and I sleep in different rooms, because I'm such a different person. Like, we're not sleep compatible. We're just not. And then with this schedule,
tiptoeing, you got a goat.
I'm lucky enough that she's just heavy enough of a sleeper that I don't think we have to do separate rooms, but we're right on that border.
Do you have any kids?
I'm sorry?
Do you have any children?
No, not yet.
Because I'm gonna tell you what happens is that you're tiptoeing around, but if you sleep in, door slamming, plate rattling,
it drives me crazy. Everyone in my house but me, when they're trying to get a spoon out, it's like they're a bear hunting for a fish. Like, I'm over here moving spoons out of the way to pick up one spoon real quietly, and they go in there and they go, like every spoon flies out. What are you doing?
That is so true.
But when you have kids, this will be beneficial to you, because my wife and I are opposite. So when we had my son, I would be up in the morning with him like it was nothing, no problem. I let her sleep in. Later in the day, I needed to get my nap, and she was up because she wasn't a napper. So it really worked out for kids.
All right, Tyler, thank you for sharing that, man. You have a beautiful weekend, okay?
Thanks, guys.
All right, thank you. All right, bye-bye. Let's see. From Indiana, Adrian, good morning.
Good morning.
Are you up late watching the Pacers game last night?
No.
You're from Indiana?
I don't watch a lot of TV.
You're from Indiana?
Well, I'm from Lakeland. We moved here a little over a year ago.
Oh, okay. So you're still a Magic fan?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, yeah. Okay, because if you're really from Indiana, that's what all they're talking about up there.
No kidding.
Yeah, their team is in the NBA Finals.
Oh, yeah. They're big into sports here.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So which one are you?
I'm a morning person. I get up at 2:30 a.m. to get my husband to work by 5:30 a.m.
Oh, my goodness gracious.
Well, you got no choice.
So it take 3 hours to get that man out of bed?
Well, I like my hour of peace and quiet because my son usually gets up around 3:45. So my son's an early riser.
Why y'all getting up so early? When y'all go to bed? About 7:30? All right, lights out.
Well, it's funny because the sun starts coming up around 4 o'clock. My mom came to visit last summer. She's like, what is up with this? The sun is out and shining at 5 a.m. She's like, this is not right.
We were in Vegas. What time did the sun come up? Like 4:30 or something?
Yeah.
Something crazy.
Yeah.
We're like, what is this?
Yeah.
What is going on? All right. Well, you tell everybody, tell everybody in Indiana we say hello.
I will. You have a great weekend.
Thank you for keep listening. You too. Be safe. Ray, what they say?
Let's see here. A lot of people are saying that yes, I'm definitely a morning person, but my wife is not, and it's a struggle almost every single morning. Let's see here. We have to avoid each other in the morning. Somebody else married to somebody that is not a morning person.
Yep.
So it seems like a lot of relationships.
Oh, yeah.
That way.
Oh, you know what's going in.
Yeah.
B.
XL Mobile, powered by attorney Dan Newland. Interact. Need a check. It's a no-brainer. Call attorney Dan Newland. Someone said they've always been a morning person. They feel counterproductive if they sleep too long. It's a waste.
Chris Livestream is what they talking about over there.
Got Miss Debbie Shaw. Oh, I do not sleep or sleep in. My off days, I'm up and cleaning at 3:30 a.m. I hate it, but my body does not let me sleep.
I get that one. All right, celebrity news. What's going on, Ray?
I'm going to give you a little Diddy update early this morning.
I heard about it yesterday.
Yeah.
Updates coming up on Johnny's House.
Now, the Johnny's House Entertainment News with Ray.
All right, so I figured I'd do a Diddy update a little earlier. I usually do it in the 8 o'clock hour, but yesterday was the 17th day of the trial. And Brianna is the one that was on the stand yesterday. Again, this was the second day of testimony, and she's the one that was talking about her being dangled over the balcony.
Yeah, she was
from Diddy.
Her best friend, right?
Yeah,
okay.
And she was arguing that it was September 26th. Then the defense for Diddy came up there and were hammering her on the details and the date, especially saying September 26, 2016. Diddy could not have dangled you over a balcony because he was performing with Bad Boy Family Reunion on the East Coast. He has a hotel reservation under his name, so he can't be in two places at once.
Ooh, burn.
Well, Diddy, there's other text messages between Cassie and his former assistant that actually proves that what happened, her hanging over the balcony, actually happened. That girl, Brianna, just got the date wrong.
Oh, it really did happen.
Yeah, so Cassie had text messages with his assistant that basically was saying that had happened, but she just unfortunately got the date wrong, which makes her story look false.
So Diddy personally dangled her or had his bodyguard do it? Because he's not a big dude.
They're saying it was Diddy that dangled her over the balcony.
I'd be scared out of my mind. Like, this dude gonna drop me.
Yeah. So, I mean, the other thing that happened in court yesterday is that the judge basically had to interfere and tell Diddy that he needs to stop with his interaction with the jurors because he was nodding aggressively.
He said, don't even look at him.
Yeah. And so the judge was like, he told his attorney, he's got to stop. He's got to stop or else he's going to be kicked out of the courtroom. So Jane, who is Jane Doe, another accuser, testified and took the stand talking about the beginning of the relationship with Diddy. And she says that it was filled with lots of drugs and money payments, obviously, for adult things.
She also said he paid her bills.
Yes. And so that's what she was saying, that she described participating in freak-offs with Diddy and told the courts that she told him verbally and in a written message saying that she didn't want to do it anymore. However, he said that he would not pay her rent for a few months if she didn't have movie-going things or have sexual interactions with the other man.
Yeah, because his thing was
to watch other people.
Yeah.
So Diddy's, the whole thing, what it's coming down to is that Diddy would have these women and sex workers do it in front of him while he pleasured himself. Yeah. So that's like what it comes down to as of right now. And that's what a lot of the witnesses and victims are saying.
So she said she continued to do it because she wanted her rent paid?
Yeah. So her testimony comes after the Mia girl, obviously after Cassie and after Brianna. So I don't know if she's going to be back up on the stand today, but
she did say, I just wanted a normal one-on-one relationship.
Yeah.
You said you can have that, but I ain't paying your rent.
Right.
Yeah.
So you saw pretty quickly it wasn't going to be that.
Yes. Yeah.
So, but I mean, once you're in that cycle of I need someone to pay my bills.
Yeah.
I saw something funny. You know, we talked about the courtroom artists the other day. I saw a courtroom drawing of Diddy watching himself on video dragging Cassie down the hall.
Oh, you should have taken a still of that.
I was like, well, that's the craziest courtroom drawing I've ever seen.
Now, do any of the drawings look like him?
I mean, you know, it's just, you can tell what it is, but it's just funny because it's Diddy watching the TV of himself dragging Cassie down the hall. And I'm like, I would buy that and frame it and hang it up at my house.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I mean, today's day 18, so we'll see where it goes from here.
All right. What's trending? We'd like to keep you updated. We'll do our first round coming up next on Johnny's House. Oh, yeah, we got some brand new music, y'all. Brand new music. Sabrina Carpenter. I haven't heard it. We'll hear it together the first time. This is Man Child. Brand new music on Johnny's House. right, brand new music, Sabrina Carpenter, Man Child. You heard it right here, first time on Johnny's House. 7:09, 40% chance of rain, possible thunderstorm. Otherwise, it's going to be sunny with the high of 91, 74 right now. All right, Ray, what's trending?
All right, so today is National Donut Day.
Oh!
So I'm sure you've already gotten 700 emails or text messages about Krispy Kreme.
I haven't had Krispy Kreme this year.
Yeah, I know. So, but Andrea actually just brought some DG donuts in here. So I'm excited for those. So it's National Donut Day, but Krispy Kreme is giving away a free donut. Dunkin' is going to give away a free donut if you buy a coffee. The Salvation Army started National Donut Day in 1938. They said to honor donut lassies who handed out donuts to soldiers in World War I. So that is the background information.
Krispy Kreme giving out a donut, hoping that you ain't cheap enough just to go and get that one.
Yeah.
You can't eat one Krispy Kreme.
I know. It's like, give me that one donut. You sure you don't want two?
So there's going to be a lot of donut things going around social media today. Also, the U.S. is home to some of the best universities in the world, but the recent study for the World University Rankings for 2024 just came out. So they ranked 198 U.S. universities, and the state of Florida, they said the University of Florida secures the top spot among the top universities in Florida. So what they're saying is that they do it by like academic, employer reputation, faculty-student ratio, citations per faculty. So there's like a lot of different things that they like factored in there. But number 2 was University of Miami. Right?
Yeah.
I don't know if you saw that.
Where was ITT Tech? I know they closed down, but I used to like that school. It was right off I-4.
Go Noles.
I don't think it's on here, but 50,000 students at the University of Florida ranks among the top 5 largest universities in the United States, they said.
Nice.
Also, there's a plastic surgeon here in Florida that is going to sing you to sleep with some Garth Brooks. So he's going viral. He's trending right now.
So he's doing your boob job and singing to you at the same time?
Yeah, I guess so. So it's in Port St. Lucie if you want to go check him out. If you're about to get some plastic surgery and you want somebody to sing you to sleep during some anesthesia, that's what he does.
If your boobs are in low places.
Oh my God.
Do you want to hear that when you're about to go under,
I would think that I would be dreaming or like hallucinating
You
if I was
got
under.
boobs in low places. No?
Yeah, so he just went viral recently for singing Cody Johnson. He's also sang Garth Brooks as well. So every patient gets to choose their own song before surgery, he says. A small but meaningful tradition that eases nerves, obviously. It's funny because when I had my C-section, they ask you what kind of music you want to listen to because it kind of like calms you down.
That's great, but I'm gonna need you to just bust open the iHeart app. I need you to focus on what you got going on.
Yeah, for sure.
Not on hitting a note.
This guy is starting a trend, and he's gonna sing you to sleep.
Listen, if I was a plastic surgeon this week, I'm like, hey, one statement. We do the Kylie special.
Yeah, oh yeah. Seriously, if you're a plastic surgeon, you're right. This week,
we can do it.
You need to.
The same thing she got.
Or just do like a deal on like 444 cc's.
Yes.
And like what she got.
You like that? We can do that. You don't have to go to California. We can do it here, and I can sing it to you if you'd like to. All right, we come back. We're going to get you some updates on things that's going on. We call it Cheat Day Orlando. Andrea's here is going to fill us in on what to do and some things she's checked out. We'll do that next on Johnny's House. 7:26 on a Friday. It's Johnny's house. Ray, what's the current?
It is
still 74?
78.
78. Oh, man. Got warm quickly.
This is going to be hot and humid this weekend.
Really? Oh, my goodness. 91 is our high, 78 right now. A lot of sunshine, 40% chance of rain. We start bringing her in from Cheat Day ORL. Andrea, good morning. How are you?
Good morning. And again, happy National Donut Day. I know Ray just mentioned that.
So what you got in that box? What you got in that box?
So first off, what I will mention today is also what I brought. So DG Donuts is my personal favorite. We used to live in downtown Orlando, and we used to make the drive to go out there because they're located in Ocoee. They stand for Damn Good Donuts, and I really think they are. They have unique, fun weekly flavor drops. Like this week is salted butterscotch banana.
Okay.
But they also have, your standard like glaze, Boston cream, which they fill to the brim. And they also have a 2-pound apple fritter and cinnamon roll. So
2 pounds.
2 pounds. And for under $10, which I feel is like pretty decent price.
I feel like that would kill you, Johnny.
Would it?
Hey, 2 pounds. Hey, I'd be like this. Don't bother me for 45 minutes. There is a challenge in front of me that I'm going to take.
Oh, my God.
Maybe that's what I'll bring next time.
Half now, half later, maybe.
Yes.
I don't know.
Yeah,
We gonna dance. We gonna
and
dance.
speaking of dancing, next up is Fly Dance Studio. So they have a viral page called Fly Dance Fitness. That's 1.1 million followers. Their flagship is located in Sarasota, but we just got one here in College Park.
All right, what is it?
They're most known for hip hop dance classes, like early 2000s. Think Freak League, P.D. Pablo. So they have instructors that will break down the movements. And so they're really educated, really helpful. I am not a dancer.
Mm-hmm.
I want to be a dancer. But this is for your good workout. I burned 500 calories last class, so I highly recommend them.
How long are the classes?
Sorry.
How long are the classes?
Oh, sorry. They're 1 hour.
1 hour.
Could we do it as a show? Let's go, guys.
Oh my God, you should.
I'm down.
Let's go break it down to P.D. Pablo.
So I'm looking at the college. Is it College Park,
It
right?
is,
So they
yeah.
have their own Instagram. I'm looking at it. They look like average people. Like I could step into that
we
class.
should take a class.
I'm down with it.
I'm not a good dancer, but
Me
I think I
neither.
can do it.
I don't think you have to. I mean, it's repetitive motions. I remember my first time being not overwhelmed, but I'm like, okay, I'm not, I'm used to, I was a college athlete. I was like used to being good at things, but
Right.
I was like, all right, let me try again. And then sure enough, my second time I felt better about it. So I definitely highly recommend it.
All right, what's the name of it again?
Fly Dance Studio.
All right, what else you got?
I have Backyard in Ocoee. They grand open this weekend. It's kind of as you sound. So yard games, board games. There's like a covered patio with fans. They have a self-pour wall with local breweries, wines, ciders. But it's kind of like a food hall. So they have 6 food trucks, but 1 QR code, or, you can split your order if you want to. But what I really like about it is instead of a food hall, like going up to each stall or each vendor, you can actually go on your app and order from each food truck on one order, which I find extremely convenient. So I personally like that aspect, but they grand open this weekend. It's called the Backyard in Ocoee.
Now, backyard, is it like everything is outdoors?
Everything is
or-
outdoors.
Okay.
Yeah, correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
It looks really cool.
Like a giant backyard. It's pretty
Is
cool.
that
does.
the thing we got text on yesterday? We got a text.
So what? Oh yeah, I think so.
yeah,
there you
I-
go.
Was it
Yeah.
our boss that sent that?
Yeah.
So
Didn't even mean to. Look
Yeah.
at that.
Yeah.
Last but not least, just opened. I posted about it a week ago, and it's just popping off on my page. Orlando just got a Wayfair outlet.
Yep, you mentioned that last week.
Yeah, so it's 50% off of their tagged prices. So anything you see in store, take 50% off of that. It grand opened yesterday. I did see people share some posts, and there was a line like around the building. They did
Around the
mention
building.
it took like 30 minutes, which in Orlando, 30 minutes is not bad for a line.
yeah.
But what I like about it is you can like see it, measure it, see like feel the fabric, and it's pre-assembled, which I hate building furniture. So I think it's really nice that you can just walk out with it. And at a discount. So instead of Facebook Marketplace buying something used and half the price, you buy it brand new. So Wayfair outlet opened in the old Bye Bye Baby next to Crunch Fitness on East Colonial.
So it officially opened. Did they have a soft open? Because I saw a lot of influencers in there. So what, they let you
Yes.
walk around in and say, get out?
They let you buy.
Oh,
But yeah,
okay.
but you're right. They did like a little preview, and I think you could have signed up, like the public could have signed up. I think it was Wednesday to do
Oh,
like a preview
dang.
of it too.
Okay.
But yesterday was the official grand opening if you didn't sign up for a preview.
Because I ain't gonna walk around here if y'all gonna I see this thing that
Yeah.
I want. And y'all like, you
Yeah.
good? No, I want the
Just the fact that you don't have to build that stuff
Mhm.
is worth it.
Dude, they got a steel freestanding wood-fired pizza oven.
They do.
I'm looking at it right now. 50% off.
Yeah.
What? Shut up.
It's there's a lot of unique things. I mean, it's not just your like they have washer dryers, they have like sinks.
Like a
Like,
dishwasher for Johnny.
if you
Right.
had,
They
really no
might.
joke.
They might.
Hey, look, I know you're talking about that 30 minutes ain't a long way. I know you said that. That's a long way.
But
from
you
me.
know how Orlando is. It shows up. So
no, I got
ran
you.
open. They were like around the building.
If you know somebody I can call,
I might.
you know,
Johnny's like, can you open the back door for me?
Look, you got a refrigerator. You ain't got to tell me. Bring it out. I'll buy it if it's half price. I got that kind of thing.
Yes.
All right, how can people follow you?
Yes, I'm Cheat Day ORL or Cheat Day Orlando for short. So I hope everyone has a good weekend. Thanks for having me and happy National Donut Day.
All right, thank you so much. Hey, we come back. What are some things that were normal to say back in the day but makes no sense now? We'll give you some examples on the way. Yeah. 7:35 on a Friday. It's Johnny's house. Sunshine and 91. It's going to be hot and muggy today. It is 78 right now. There's a 40% chance of rain, which means it's going to be hot and muggy and steamy and all that good stuff. Reddit has a post and some stuff that was normal back in the day, but if you say it now, people look like it. Say what?
Yeah, it wouldn't make any sense.
Really?
They just asked people to comment and drop some stuff. I got to print the directions.
Oh, yes. Oh, I used to do that all the time. What was it? MapQuest. MapQuest.
4 pages.
Yes. Hold on, man. Let me go ahead and print the directions. I'll get there.
Yep.
That
don't make sense to anybody right now.
Yep.
The saying, and my mom used to say this. Here's a quarter. Call someone who cares.
Oh my gosh, that's funny.
But now people will be like, "Why do I need a quarter?"
Oh yeah.
Like what's the quarter for?
I got one older than that one, man. I got one older than that one. Your grandmother used to say, "Always keep a dime on you because you never know." When you gonna need to make a call?
Yeah. Call me after 8 because I'm
out
out
of them nighttime minutes.
I'm out of minutes.
That's right.
And then
dude, I remember I used to thank God for rollover. You remember rollover minutes?
Yes.
Oh, that was my thing, man.
It's so wild that people now don't even think about the fact that we used to be on a minute limit.
Yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah.
Which is wild.
Everybody back in the day had that huge phone bill.
Yep.
Because you weren't paying attention. It was $300 or $400. Went from $60 to $300 or $400.
What makes me mad is nothing changed.
Yeah.
They didn't have to charge us like that back then. They just did because they could.
Yep.
Jerks.
Yep.
I'll get off the phone. I need to use the internet.
Yep.
Because you couldn't use both at the same time. Dial up. Kick you right off.
Yeah, kick you right off.
Don't text me because it's 10 cents a text.
That's right.
We used to have a guy who worked here. I'll say his name. Alex Damn Diaz used to work here.
Alex. That's my
worked
boy.
here forever. He was the last one to convert to anything when everything moved over to the new way. So he had dial up. He had dial up internet until that was dead.
We knew he was. We knew he was when he was online at night. We called him.
We'd call him to kick him off.
Stop.
He didn't upgrade his phone plan, so he still had nighttime minutes.
Yeah.
So we couldn't call him until after 8. And then he also had a limit on text. So we wouldn't text him and he'd be like, dude, stop it. It costs me 10
man.
cents.
Come on, man. Stop playing, dog.
We would text him 10 times.
It's like, I think Alex is online. Man, stop it, dog. Oh, yeah. All right. I got a couple of them. Where's the smoking section?
Yes.
Yeah.
You can never say that one anymore. Hey, this is what my dad used to tell me growing up. You can't say that. Hey, go outside and get the paper.
Oh, yeah. Paper. The hell's a paper?
Let's see. What's the smoking section? Keep a dime in your pocket. I'm gonna forward my calls to your house.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Call forwarding. How about the star 69?
We frequented star 69.
Ray, what are some of those terms that back in the day was normal, but you can't say it now?
I don't know. Okay, so we used to be like, meet here at this time because obviously there was no text messaging. So we would call each other and be like, hey, meet at the movies at 7:00.
Yeah.
What's that AOL thing you used to do all the time?
AIM?
Yeah, AIM. Yeah. What was that?
Oh, ASL.
What is that?
ASL's age, sex, location.
Yeah, so you would say
was a big one.
Yeah, so you put your age, male or female, and like you wouldn't want to put your house, but you would say Orlando.
See, that's the pedophile breeding ground right
yeah.
there, boy.
But now people are like, what's your Instagram? It used to be like, what's your AIM?
What's your AIM?
Yeah.
I never did that.
On the list, they also have some people that put stuff like that were just sayings back in the day, like talk to the hand.
Oh,
like, you said that today, people were like, what?
But you had to flip it too.
Yeah. The one someone put there, and I remember this, when you snap your fingers in a Z formation.
Oh, yeah. I don't care what nobody say.
Wow.
I can honestly say I never did that.
Me neither.
I never did
Me
that.
neither. Maybe because I wasn't cool
Talk to the
enough.
hand because the face ain't listening.
I never had that. I've had that said to me, but I couldn't. I think that just had a more of a feminine thing to it.
Yeah.
There's no way you can like a man say, talk to it. You just didn't.
Talk to the hand, dog.
Talk to the hand, dog. Never said that. That what's up crap either. I never said that.
What's up?
You honestly, when at the end of that, you had to stop people and say, hey, it's overdue.
Seriously, yeah.
Seriously.
No more.
No,
That's still great. It's still great.
It's still great, but you can't. You can do it as a joke like now, but you can seriously do it. That was last year. Chris want to bring it back. You got anything you want to add to that list, man?
Everything you guys have said is pretty much what I remember.
You still say all of them.
He does say them all.
Talk to the hand.
With your dad jokes.
Yeah.
Chris will tell a dad joke and then snap his fingers in Z formation.
Z formation. All right, I want you to add to the list. What is something that was normal back in the day but sounds real crazy right now? And there's people listening out. Y'all used to say that stuff? Some people did, y'all. Some people did. 407-919-1067-877 919-1067 XL Mobile 41067 live stream social media. Got a pair of tickets to see Jesse Murph sold out show at the Hard Rock Live on October the 2nd. We want to hear from you. Add to the list so you can win some tickets. 407-919-1067 877 919-1067. Something sounded normal back in the day but sounds crazy today. We want to hear from you and put it on that list next on Johnny's House. 7:51 is Johnny's House Friday morning, 78 now, 91 is a high, sunny, and there is a chance of rain today. Talking about things that were normal to say back in the day, but if you're saying now, people think you are crazy. You got a pair of tickets, sold out show, Jesse Murph at the Hard Rock Live, October 2nd. We got to tell us what are those terms. You say them now, it just sounds crazy. Trevor from Altamont, good morning.
Good morning, guys. How are you?
Good. What is it? Something back in the day it was normal, but if you say it now, it's like, it just sound crazy.
I'm on the phone.
Yeah.
You come home, you get ready to log into AOL, and your mom just yelling at you down the hallway, I'm on the phone.
Because the person on the phone would hear the click.
Yeah, and they get mad, boy.
You've got mail.
That's it. All right, you hold on. I'm on the phone. From Orlando, Cassie. Cassie, good morning.
Good morning.
All right, what are those terms back in the day? It was just normal to say, but you say it now, you sound crazy.
My kids look like I have two heads, and it's a very local thing.
Okay.
It's like an e-ticket ride at Disney.
E-tickets.
Oh, they used to sell.
Any of you guys remember e-tickets?
Didn't they sell
I
individual
remember
tickets?
Fast passes where you picked up your little slip to come back later.
Wait. Back in the 70s when it first opened, you didn't go to Disney and pay for the day. You got coupons A through E.
I remember that, yeah. I don't
Really?
remember it personally. I remember seeing it in
Wow.
blogs, yeah, because that was before my time.
Yeah, A was like Swiss Family Robinson Treehouse.
Wow, you took it way back.
Mountain.
Now, I do remember.
Of course you.
I remember Pleasure Island. You got a book of tickets. They had all these clubs, but the tickets you can only go into like 4 of them.
Oh, you buy like a whole pass,
yeah. It wasn't like unlimited going into those. But I remember these.
Back in the day with the tickets at the theme park, it was like based on how good the ride was, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And of course, your parents made you use all the freaking tickets before you could go buy more e-tickets.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Well, yeah, because we ain't wasting
no tickets.
You better climb that damn tree.
No. So like I said, you walked through the Swiss Family Robinson Treehouse 3 or 4 times. You know, if you were 10, you still rode the carousel because you had to use the lower tickets to get more tickets to go on.
Yeah, Cassie, yeah, like you did this yesterday.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You hold on a second. From Orlando, Candace. Candace, good morning.
Good morning. So I actually did think of something that we said back in the day. When you babysat bad kids, you would always call them baby kids. They got
Baby's kids.
Yes. There's a whole stand-up routine that turned into a movie, I think.
Yes, a cartoon. It was a cartoon. Yeah,
Baby's
baby.
kids.
If you were keeping baby kids, you were keeping some really, really, really bad kids.
Yeah, they were terrible
That's
kids.
funny.
Baby's kids.
She got some baby's kids.
Yes,
Yeah,
I like that one. Wow. You had another one, didn't you, Candace?
So the other thing is, when you were younger and wanted to smoke cigarettes to be cool, they used to have cigarette vending machines.
Yeah, they did.
You would go into like and pull.
Yep.
You would put $2.50 and quarters in them because they did not take dollar bills, and you would pull it.
That's funny.
Some places still have them.
Do they really?
Yeah, but they're like
the retro dive bars.
Oh, because I was gonna say now that they don't check age or anything back then, man. Anybody could buy cigarettes.
No, in fact, when we go to Double Down in Vegas, they have one of those machines.
That's funny. Yeah. Wow. All right, you hold on a second. Ray, what's over there? What they saying?
Put the phone on the hook.
Put the phone on the hook.
Yeah.
Or let's see here. Be kind, rewind. Be home when the street lights come on. Saying thank you when somebody holds the door open for you.
No, that's a good one. Here's the thing: for someone to say "put the phone on the hook," if the phone wasn't on the hook for a period of time, it made this sound.
Oh yeah.
And
it was loud.
Yes, I do remember that.
Somebody put a phone on the hook.
My sister and I used to keep the phone off the hook so my mom wouldn't call us.
Put the phone on the hook. B, what is it over there?
XL Mobile, powered by attorney Dan Newland. In a wreck, need a check. It's a no-brainer. Just call attorney Dan Newland. These are like phrases people would say like to be cool. Homie, don't play that.
Homie, don't play that. Oh.
Off the chain.
Oh, that was off the chain, though.
Some people still say that.
I might slide that in every now and then.
Yeah,
I don't
that's
even
a
know.
throwback. That's a throwback. That's retro.
Throw that in there. Okay. And Chris, the live stream is what they're saying.
We got Elliot saying this is an A and B conversation. You need to
see your way out
out.
of it.
Yeah.
See, all those terms were aggressive, man. Candace, who said, Baby's kids, congratulations. Jesse Murph sold out show at the Hard Rock Live, October 2nd. You are going. Celebrity news.
We're not going to get political, but we're going to talk about Elon Musk and Donald Trump.
3 minutes away.
Coming up in just 3 minutes.
Hey, it's Alex Warren.
Ordinary. XL 1067. Now, the Johnny's House Entertainment News with Ray.
Celebrity news is sponsored by Fairwinds Credit Union. So yesterday, I feel like a lot of eyes were on X and social media because it looks like Elon Musk and President Trump have turned on each other in a big way. So again, we don't really get political here, but we will talk about some of the things. It all started when Elon was criticizing Trump's big, beautiful bill. So that's like where this all originated. And so he was calling it disgusting, abomination, and said that it's going to explode and all this stuff.
Well, it was opposite everything he worked for.
Yes.
He wanted to cut spending and then increased it. And so he's like, what the hell, dude? I've been doing this for months.
Yep. And then he also suggested, Elon did, people call their representatives in Washington and demand that they kill the bill. Trump's first response was surprisingly like, okay, just basically saying Elon and I had a great relationship. I don't know if we will anymore. I was surprised. So Elon's reply to that was pretty hostile.
Yeah.
He just basically went in and said, whatever, without me, Trump would have lost the election.
I'm the richest man on the planet.
Yeah.
And I'm going to respond to you, whatever.
Whatever.
It's so juvenile. This is what I do with sports fans about the Hurricanes on X. That's what happened yesterday.
It just reminds me of high school. But then it went even further. And Elon Musk said, time to drop the really big bomb. Trump is in the Epstein files. That is the real reason they have not been made public.
Now, that was quite Kanye West type.
It was.
That one was
That's
right
when he lost me. I'm like, okay, all the other stuff you were making sense. Now, wait a second.
And the thing is that people on X are going to Grok, it's Grok, right?
Yes.
And so that's like the AI to actually see if information is true and like all of that. And so people were saying, Grok, is this information true? And it was saying, like, despite what my creator is saying, like, I can see where there's speculation. And like, it was replying like that.
Okay.
But the thing is that, yes, Trump has been on the Epstein files, but there's no suspicious
he's on the flight log.
Because
he used to do business with them.
Yeah.
So if there's something further he knows, we don't know. But
well, he lets his kids sit with them. So would you allow your kids to be walking around with someone on a known pedophile list?
No.
Obviously not. So
Absolutely not. So, but yeah, so he said that President Trump said that Elon is angry because of the bill and that President Trump took away the EV mandate that forced people to buy electric cars that nobody else wanted.
Well, it gave him a tax break.
Yeah.
You know.
So, I mean, there's a lot of things. Elon is floating the possibility of creating a third party. So
I guess it's just like Kanye. Everybody's waiting today. Like, it's been kind of quiet.
Yeah.
Kind of quiet.
Yeah. And there's the conspiracy that was all staged to distract us from what's coming next.
I did see that.
What's coming next?
We don't know.
Like,
see, I'm gonna get you talking about all this because it's the art of war. We over here doing this, but you ain't paying attention because we over here doing this. I'm like, what's next?
they're using social media.
Yes.
To their advantage,
which he owns, by the way. I mean, Elon could do checkmate right now and disable Trump's account.
Oh, that'd be horrible. So I saw that too, that whole speculation. But now director John M. Chu, he is the Wicked director, confirmed Ariana Grande and Cynthia Erivo will each have new original songs in the forthcoming Wicked Part 2. So officially titled Wicked for Good, the highly anticipated second half. The other trailer just dropped, so a lot of people are talking about that.
When is it coming out?
It is November 21st.
Okay.
So a lot of people are just very excited. Obviously, this is the second part, and new original music is going to come out of it.
And if it's coming out the 24th of November, they want the whole Christmas holiday.
Yeah.
Not only Thanksgiving, but Christmas break and all of that. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Also, there's a woman who just overtook Taylor Swift as the youngest self-made female billionaire. I don't know if you saw that.
How old is she?
The AI lady, right?
Yep. Her name is Lucy Guo. I think you say it like that. But she's 30. She's 30. So she is the Scale AI co-founder with $1 billion plus empire. So yeah, Taylor's the icon, obviously, but she is now taking over the $1 billion mark. So Lucy kept the Taylor Swift praise coming, obviously saying Taylor Swift was like very chill because she actually met her at Coachella. So imagine two billionaires just talking to each other at Coachella. But yeah, so the buzz of this girl, this female.
And how old is she again?
She's 30.
30.
This woman.
She was like early in the AI game with a company, and then it expanded and blew up, and someone bought it for $1 bazillion.
So it says that Lucy may have dipped out on Scale AI, which is currently worth $25 billion. She dipped out back in 2018, but her 5% stake has her sitting pretty.
Yeah, I mean, when you sell like that, you don't know where it's going. You're like, let me get my money. Oh, damn, I should stay longer. Or sometimes it don't work.
Well, I don't know how much she actually owned anyway, originally. She may have only owned 20%, and she sold out for the 5% stake and kept it. I don't know.
Look at
she wasn't the only one that started it. She was just in on it, like the Facebook.
Yeah. Or look at my boy from MySpace. Who was the first one?
Tom
sold it for $1 billion. After that, it went crash and burn. But he got his money out of that. All right, weird stories that are true on the way with Brian next on Johnny's House. $8:08 on a Friday. It's Johnny's House. Sunshine and 91 is what we're looking at as a high today. 78 right now. And there's still out there a 40% chance of rain. All right, Brian, weird but true. What's going on?
Seems like I'm giving you guys an AI robot update every single day. There is another one. Amazon is reportedly in the process of creating software that could be used to eventually replace human delivery professionals with humanoid robots.
What about them drones they've been working on that flies over your house and drop the package?
They've talked about that one too. I think they're afraid of people shooting them down and stuff like that, especially in the South.
Yeah.
But reports say Amazon has developed what's being called a humanoid park in San Francisco, where robots are put through tests in an indoor obstacle course to interact with each other, and also to be able to deliver a package where if I walk up and there's a step, I can take the step. If I walk up and there's a car, I can walk around the car. So they're trying to train the robots to be able to operate in human
The problem
situations.
was when they fell over.
Right.
It was hard to get back up if you're a robot.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So
that'd
we'll
be
see.
weird.
Yeah.
See the truck pull up. So the truck would be self-driving.
Yes, probably. Yeah.
and then the robot comes out with your package.
When I told you yesterday, they're developing a robot eye that's just like the human eye. So now they're going to put that in the robot that walks and delivers packages. Boom.
Well, if this is happening,
it's the future, right?
There better not be any delivery delays. I better not get a late package.
Traffic.
Traffic.
I don't care.
Yeah, I was thinking about that.
What do you want them to shoot like a laser beam and
Ray said
eliminate the car in front of them?
If we're going to do that, we need to start flying them there.
Yeah.
They need to start flying. Fly the drone down.
No excuse.
No excuse.
Okay.
Why don't we just stop taking jobs from humans?
We could do that. But then Jeff Bezos got to pay you, see? And if I build robots, I ain't got to pay them. Or treat them good.
Aren't you paying money to have the robots built?
But
that's a one-time thing.
Yeah. See, but you're working at hours. That robot can work 24 hours.
Right.
That same robot worked for 3 days straight.
Don't need no benefits.
No break
ain't
time.
ever gonna say, give me a raise. I ain't working. Ain't gonna join no union. Well, they might because they're smart and they're gonna think and they're gonna be like, damn this, I'm not delivering anything. How about that?
Yep.
So we don't know what's really gonna happen.
That's the thing that came out yesterday. They're starting to think for themselves.
They're starting to think for themselves.
Yeah.
And then eventually they might be like, you know what? How about this? Nobody gets a package. Now what? And then all the humans are going to be like,
we don't know what to do.
Right.
I'm telling you, if you're building AI robots, and if I'm thinking about this, I'm sure you guys are too, is you got to have some backdoor switch.
Has to be. I told y'all last week there was one that did go a little sideways and they had to hit the kill switch and basically melt the thing down.
Yeah.
Kind of like Terminator where they threw him in the lava.
But think about it. You hit the switch and it goes back.
Right.
Sorry.
Well, you're going to get away with the switch maybe 2 times, but eventually it's going to get smart enough to go, okay, here comes the switch hit. Not today, baby.
Nope.
Anyway,
some scary stuff.
There is this is good news for you, Ray. Well, I mean, it's in Canada, but maybe you'll want to go to Canada someday. There's a judge that ruled giving someone the middle finger is your God-given right.
Oh, damn right.
So there's this guy who was arrested for flipping the bird at his neighbor during an argument back in 2021. The judge ruled it is not a crime. It's part of free speech, even if it's offensive. So it is your God-given right to throw up the double bird. Ha-ha!
I heard that somebody did someone sued. The police officer shoot somebody, and they said, "Well, yeah, you can do that."
Yeah, no, I'm allowed to give you the double bird.
Yeah,
it's my God-given right.
That's correct.
It's in the Constitution.
Love me some Canada,
but that's not in my anger role. That ain't it. I've never gone.
I do it for humor more than anything.
Really?
Yeah, me too.
I do
I saw a guy on the road did it. He was angry.
I roll him up, roll him down.
I'm like, dude, it's 9 o'clock in the morning. Why are you so mad that you got the double muscular, pull it up through the back, roll it out, bang!
I do it like like a cowboy with 2 guns. What?
Like, dude, why are you that angry? What happened this morning?
Got a present for you. Got Target. It's real nice.
So you're having fun with it. But can you imagine somebody locked eyes with you?
It made me laugh. I would laugh.
You need to go get some help.
That's when you laugh. That's when they really lose it.
Yeah, well, it's his God-given right, and it's my
is.
God-given right to laugh at you.
It is.
So there you go.
All right, I want to find out if you wear pajamas, how many nights in a row do you wear them? Got an interesting stat on that. And the average person, I don't wear pajamas. Anybody wear?
What do you wear?
Boxer briefs and a t-shirt.
Pajamas are for rich people.
Yeah, PJs.
I mean,
You wear pajamas?
Sometimes, yeah.
Chris, you wear pajamas?
I sleep in my boxers.
Yeah.
No, I sleep in basketball shorts.
Yeah. All right. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. You wear pajamas. How often do you wear them before you change to a new pair? Got an answer for you. Going to update you on next on Johnny's House. 8:25 is Johnny's house. Ooh, it's still 78, Ray.
Yeah.
78.
He's about to cuss. I don't give up.
91. She does care.
I do care.
91, 40% chance of rain, mostly sunny. Now we're trying to find out how often and Ray, you're the only one to hit it wears pajamas.
Yeah.
How often do you change them?
I mean, I think the most I've worn them consecutively, like over and over, is twice.
Twice?
I can't do it more than
They
that.
say the average person wears them 3 nights in a row.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah. Last time I was thinking about this. Last time I wore pajamas was at the breakfast pajama jam that Brian had over at the hotel.
Oh yeah, that was fun.
That was the last time I had on actual pajamas.
I wear those all the time. They're comfy.
Oh, I had to buy pajamas for that.
Yeah. That was it. Because I just wear a different T-shirt. I got like pajama pants that I wear if it's kind of cold. But other than that,
yeah, I think twice for me is it. I can't recycle them longer than that.
If you have basketball shorts that you use only for
that's it
pajamas, you consider those pajamas?
No, they're not pajamas. They're basketball shorts.
Okay.
but
they're basketball shorts he sleeps in.
Well, they're like my around the house shorts, so I don't just sleep in them. I sit around and watch TV in them or whatever, and then I'll just sleep in them. But the reason I picked those is because they're a little looser than my regular basketball shorts.
How many days in a row?
Maybe 2. And then I switch to a different. I have like 4 pair, and then they rotate out, and then I'd wash them.
From Claremont, Lauren. Good morning.
Good morning. I am a return caller.
Hey, well, welcome back. We always like return callers. We love to hear that.
Woo-hoo.
Right,
I've called quite a few times.
So you wear pajamas every night?
Yes.
Okay, and how often do you change them?
I'll wear the same 2 days in a row, tops, or 2 days fully. But 3, if on one of those 2 days, I only put them on to go to bed. Because normally I get home when I know I'm not leaving the house no more. That's when I put my pajamas on and I just chill in them.
Well, they say, and this came from Al Roker. He says that the average person, I hate this word, secretes.
Oh. That's up there with moist.
I hate that word. When I read it, I'm like, secretes about a cup of sweat during an average night of sleep. So they looked into it, and they said in a day, without even working out, the body produces 1 liter of sweat, 10 grams of salt, 40 grams of grease, and what's sebum, which is body oil, 10 grams of skin cells, and flakes. So the bottom line is,
I don't know about sweating so much, but I do know when I uncover my feet at night, because it makes up such a huge percentage of our body's temperature, I don't sweat. So... And plus, it's mine. It's my sweat. It's my, I don't mind 2 days in a row smelling like me.
So I'm assuming that you're not in a relationship.
Yes, I am. I've been married for almost 12 years.
And I'm assuming that
and he is a worse sweater than me.
He likes your secretion.
I know sometimes.
I
sometimes
he's like, we kind of keep on our own sides of the bed most of the time because of his sweat. It like makes the mattress cold. And
I understand you talking about his sweat. And he ain't here to defend himself, but he's probably saying, "I might sweat a lot, but you smell."
Oh my God!
I smell like cocoa butter. Okay, I sweat chocolate.
You got all that stuff.
Yeah,
you got all that stuff.
Right.
You got all that stuff secreted.
Right. No, Commerce lotion. I don't mind that sweat now on the clothes. When I put them on for that second day, it smells like cocoa butter.
You ever notice 10 gallons of sweat and salt and grease and cocoa butter?
Not I.
Cocoa butter. And what kind of soap do you use?
I use the Dove Pampers.
You got Dove and lotion and cocoa butter and baby oil.
Now, I don't shower and go straight to bed and sweat all that off. I shower like before sundown most of the time. So it's got time to seep into the skin,
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I understand why both y'all remain on your sides of the bed. You're like, I want to hug him, but he's sweating. And he's like, I like to hug her.
Oh, my God. When I roll over to lay on him that night, it's so wet sometimes. I just...
keep each other moist.
He said, I want
He's a deep sleeper, but he likes to be bundled up, even if he's hot. I don't understand that.
I want to hold my woman, but she over here smell like cocoa butter and lotion.
Right. And he over here secreting things.
But you know what? It works for you, sweetheart. It works for you.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Well, thank you for sharing that. And return call anytime you want.
Thank you. I will.
Ray, why you got that look?
I don't know. The whole secretion.
Yeah, no.
Secrete.
Yeah.
That's such a horrible
it's such, I don't like it.
Well, they're telling you that's what's happening to your body. So if you're wearing it 3 nights in a row, you might want to switch it up a little bit, maybe one night or that kind of thing. All right, coming up, we got a really, 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 really big prize for Snitches Get Tickets. We'll tell you what that is next on Johnny's House. 8:33 is Johnny's house. It's time for Snitches Get Tickets. That's when you call us up and you tell a secret that you know on someone and we hook you up. Check out this prize today. It's a Crayola Experience Razzmatazz birthday package. What? This is what you're going to get. You're going to get admission for 15 guests, children and adults, unlimited access to 20-plus creative attractions, all-day admission to Crayola Experience, party room reserved for 1 hour, unlimited party beverages during the room time, party supplies, plates, napkins, cups, utensils, special gift for the birthday kid, and a printable birthday invite.
What?
All of this.
You had me at Razzmatazz.
Razzmatazz Crayola Experience birthday party is the Razzmatazz birthday package, but Snitches Get Tickets. Those are the tickets today. You got to snitch on someone, and the best one, we're going to hook it up. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. What's the secret? You tell us, best one wins on Johnny's house. $837 Johnny's house, 78 right now, high today of 91, mostly sunny, 40% chance of rain. Snitches Get Tickets. You call us up, you tell us something on someone, and we're going to hook you up with the Razzmatazz birthday package from the Crayola Experience, 15 guests, unlimited all-day admission, party room reserve, unlimited beverage during your time in the room, party supplies, special gift for the birthday child, printable birthday invites. That's what's on the line, but we got to hear what is going on. Let's go over to Orange City and Kayla. Hey, Kayla, good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Good. Snitches Get Tickets. What's going on?
Okay, so I'm snitching on my sister. We are identical twins, and we're both, at one point I was a law student. I did change my major, but she continued to practice. However, she recently had to take her bar exam, and she has extremely bad test anxiety, knows her stuff, just can't sit down and take a test. And she had me take her bar exam for her. But what we didn't know at the time is that we were both going to get fingerprinted.
Oh.
So I got fingerprinted for her, and I don't know if they recheck that again at some point, but I told her she might as well look for a new career because this isn't going to be.
Wow, I'm going to put you on hold before people start doing some research on you. Another one from Orange City. Anna, good morning. It seems like a lot of snitching going on in Orange City.
There is. Good morning.
Good morning. Snitches get tickets. What's going on?
Alrighty. So I'm a middle child. I got two brothers, an older one and a younger one. Our younger one, we tend to protect a little bit more because he's the baby of the family. He thought it would be a good idea to put milk in the back of my mom's Keurig to try to, steam the milk in his attempt to make hot chocolate. It completely broke down her Keurig, so we tried our best to rinse it out, let no milk be seen. And ever since, my mom has been heated about the Keurig. None of us have let up, but she's potentially listening right now. So,
I would be so
dang,
furious.
Anna, you gonna call your boy out on the air right now? If you live in Orange City,
right,
and your Keurig's been jacked up for a while, your youngest one, did it.
Her name is Morgan.
Oh, my goodness. Whoa.
I bet you that ruins her morning every morning.
Yes.
Until she gets a new one. That's going to ruin her morning.
7-919-1067, 877-919-1067. That was round one. Those are pretty good ones. If you can beat them, you're going to get the Creole Experience Razzmatazz birthday package. Round two on the way next on Johnny's House. $8:43, it is Johnny's House. All right, this is Snitches Get Tickets. Now, we had two people on hold, but I guess they assumed that their story wasn't good enough than the first two. And if we want to get him in right now, we'll get to him. Not that we're going to have to judge the two that we have. The Crayola Experience Razzmatazz package. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. And you're going to admission for 15 guests, unlimited access to 20 creative attractions with all-day admission to Crayola Experience. Party room reserved for an hour, unlimited party beverages during the room time. Party supplies, plates, napkin cups, utensils, special gift for the kid, and printable birthday invites. And all you got to do is tell a secret from Orange City. One, I don't want to repeat again. Did.
Yeah.
And the other one gave out her sister's name and said that she put milk in her mom correct. Brian, we're going raw, man.
Oh,
we
yes.
ain't got time to screen them. We're
like
going
it.
straight up raw up in here. XL, good morning. Who's this?
Good morning. I'm going to change my name.
Okay.
Okay. You're live on the air right now. So change your name.
Okay.
All right.
Mandy.
Mandy. Okay, Mandy. Snitches get tickets. Change the name.
Okay, this is killing me. About a month ago, my boss, who owns the business I run, told me that someone else is buying the business, and I can't tell any of the employees. And I just had hired a new employee who came from a situation where she felt the business was unstable. And I told her, oh, this company's stable. We're doing great. We're going to be so happy to have you on board, and you'll be stable.
Well, you know what? Just because you sold doesn't mean people going to get fired.
No, but I've gone through this before, and things change. New owners come in.
No,
They
I've
might
been there.
not like everybody.
Listen, I've been here so long. I've seen XL bought and sold, no joke, eight times. 8 times been bought and sold.
So you know then.
Oh yeah, some people ain't gonna make it.
Although, yeah, they come in and they say nothing's going to change. It's going to be a smooth transition.
And I understand that I understand you sound like you're a good person with a good heart. You didn't lie to that person at the point that you told her everything was good. And,
No.
You know.
No, I didn't.
No,
I didn't.
But you hold on a second. Okay. All right. One more. We're going Robbie.
Yeah.
Hey.
Hello?
Uh-oh. What's your name?
We're going to say Sarah.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Sarah.
Hi, Sarah.
Sarah, Snitches get tickets. What you got?
So, my husband works on the I-4 project.
Oh, boy.
Going on for a while. And they have these big pile driving machines that they use near bridges to drive pile into to hold everything up. And at one point, the vibrations were shaking loose the things that were holding bridges up. And we found out that the people who originally built the things that we were taking down to put new things up were just floating because they did not drive them down as far as they should have when all of this was originally built.
Oh, so you're snitching on people that built it a
long,
long time
time
ago. Gotcha.
All right.
She wants that razzmatazz.
I'm
That's what
telling
she
you,
wants.
boy, people going deep with the razzmatazz. All right, we have the sister who took a test for her other sister. We have a young lady. Number 2 is the young lady whose little sister put milk in her mom's Keurig. Mom wanted to know who it did, and she told the sister today. We have the young lady who's upset because she told the lady we got a steady job, and her company's been sold. Number 4, and then this last one who told the company who didn't put the bridge together correctly is number 4. All right, y'all. On the count of 3, throw out some fingers. 1, 2, 3. Oh, there we go again. All right. Anyway, you can pull up the wheel real quick, man.
Sure. Why not?
That just doesn't work for us. I don't know why it just doesn't. It doesn't work for us.
I don't know why.
I don't know why.
Hang on. Let me.
It's supposed to be a
pull
vote
this up.
only.
Yeah, I mean, we did vote. It was just we had a tie. That's all.
That's all it was.
Let's see. We'll go here.
Dag. Let's see.
All right. So I know
All right,
which is which. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Here we go. Spinning the wheel.
All right. The wheel is spinning. The wheel is
Razzmatazz.
spinning. And it's on.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Anna, congratulations.
What was that again?
Hey, your mom's on line 3. You want us to connect you with her?
No. Okay. All right. Can I hurry up and give you my info and go?
No, she wants to talk to you.
No, it's okay. Really, it's okay.
No, she's on the line.
It's really fine. You can chat with her.
No, she wants to talk.
Information now, so you let her know.
Heard the story. She knows it.
She says she knows. She wants
It's all come clean. She's got to come to the birthday party, right?
Look, I'm not getting involved with this one. All right, congratulations. You got the Crayola Experience Razzmatazz birthday package, and it seems like as a family, y'all need to get together and talk about this later on tonight.
Yeah, but don't hash it out at Crayola Experience. They ain't trying to deal with us.
All right. Coming up, celebrity news, Ray.
Halle Berry's boyfriend proposed, and she hasn't given him an answer yet.
I understand why. It is that time right now for the Jeremy Rice Hype Song of the Week. He stays up endless nights, going over thousands and thousands of titles to come up with a song that he feels is going to be the Hype Song of the Week.
And I'd appreciate it if y'all would stop emailing him and encourage him.
Yeah, we told you to stop. Y'all do it anyway, so I just give up. Brian, what is the Jeremy Rice Hype Song of the Week?
Well, because the temperatures are so hot, Johnny.
What is it? No,
it's
don't tell me it's
Nelly.
Nelly.
Hot in her.
Oh, let's get hot, y'all.
Now, your chance at $1,000 and a trip to our iHeartRadio Music Festival. Text the nationwide keyword festival to 200-200. You'll get a confirmation text and info. Standard data and necessary supply in this nationwide contest. That's festival to 200-200.
Now, the Johnny's House Entertainment News with Ray.
All right, so I don't know if you saw this. Halle Berry, she's been with her boyfriend Van Hunt for at least 5 years.
Didn't they do that video a couple of weeks ago in bed?
Yes.
Talking about some product she's trying to sell?
Yes, they absolutely did. And he has proposed to her, but she hasn't given him an answer. So her boyfriend says, so I put it out there, the proposal, and it's still on hold. As you can see, it's just out there floating, maybe you can encourage her. So he posted that and said that. And so Halle says the hesitation is because she's been married 3 times.
3 times each one, except for Dave Justice, the baseball player.
Yeah.
She had to pay child support too.
Yeah.
All of them.
Yeah. So, Van has been married once and she's just saying that, we don't feel like we have to get married to validate our love in any way, but
he feels that way because he asked you.
I know. And that's why I'm like, that's kind of awkward. But he says, I think that we'll get married just because, out of the people that he wants to get married. You know what I'm saying?
She had some pretty bad marriages.
Yes. And he was like, this is the person I should have married. And this is his second one. So that's why he's like, I want this.
Yeah.
So I think it's something that, they both got to express to each other, but it's still out there.
Oh, yeah. She's paying out like $100,000 a month in support to these 2 men.
I just want to know how the proposal went down. What did she just say? Hold on.
It's
not yet.
Will you marry me? Oh, you're so sweet.
Right?
Thank you.
That wasn't an answer.
Oh, yeah. So it is Friday. New movies that are out in the theaters this weekend. Ballerina.
Okay.
So this is the prequel that is set between the 3rd and 4th John Wick movie.
Oh, yeah. He's actually in it, too.
Yeah. So Ballerina is what it's called. It stars Ana de Armas. And I think it's going to do pretty well.
Yeah, I think so.
Keanu Reeves is also in it.
Well, if you're a John Wick fan, you're going to want to see it.
He pretty much co-signed it.
Yeah, so I guess Norman Reedus from The Walking Dead also has a key role in the movie.
Really?
So that's pretty cool. Yeah, because I know you guys are big fans of The Walking Dead.
Huh.
And I think that's the only big one. I think that one is the one that they're saying is going to go up against
Was Lilo and
Stitch. Yes. Yeah, you're right.
If Lilo and Stitch doesn't get #1 this week, I think it'll be all right.
It's okay. You've done all right
for a few weeks.
It was beating Minecraft the last time I saw it, and Minecraft was a major win for the box office too. This is kind of gross, but I think it's also funny. Dakota Johnson, if you get her on her bad side, she looks like she's so sweet, but she admitted during a lie detector test for Variety magazine, she said it was a while ago, but she used a website called Poop Senders. And you can choose between poop from a gorilla, a cow, an elephant, a combination of all
to
three.
do what with it?
And she sent it,
to an ex?
A gallon of gorilla poop to a friend's ex. She paid for it. So it was $29.95. But she was like, yeah, it's an actual website that's out there. I'm like, oh my God.
You're weird, man.
I know, but for somebody to create that website, I'm like, A, it's kind of genius. B, is really gross.
They got a laugh out of it.
Yeah.
They got a huge laugh.
But she mentioned that she was like, listen, I'm just all over the place. But she was like, good Lord, I'm not a monster. I just thought it was really funny.
Okay, and now I want to tell y'all about it. And now the website sales are going to go up through the roof.
Yeah, right?
All right. We'll come back, find out what's up this weekend. We got some brand new music. Sabrina Carpenter, Man Child. Brand new music on Johnny's House. It is 9:12. It is still Friday, and this is Johnny's house. Want to get out this weekend? It's going to be a little hot and humid, but still get out. Don't stay in the house. Ray, what's some things that are happening around town, ma'am?
Yes, so it is Pride Month, so lots of festivities happening this weekend. We've got Gay Days events. We've got Girls in Wonderland events. So all of that is happening in Orlando. Tonight at Hard Rock Live, Nikki Glaser is there with her Alive and Unwell show. Yeah, so that's around 9 o'clock. Also tonight at Lou Gardens, it's the movie night.
Oh, wow.
So I love promoting them and their local vendors that pop up there, but they're showing Toy Story.
Okay.
You can go there, pack a lunch, pack some drinks, and
Wine,
enjoy.
basket outside. Okay.
There's different show times for Stomp. Stomp is at the Dr. Phillips Center for Performing Arts.
I've seen that years
I think it's just this weekend. It's the 30th anniversary.
Oh.
I have not seen it. I've only seen like videos of it.
It's like dancing, and they have weird sounds like buckets and pots and pans and trash can lids.
It looks so good. Also, Saturday morning, the 9th annual Community Rainbow Run. So this goes back to the LGBTQ community. The meeting is at City Hall, and then the run takes place around there. Saturday is the Orlando Pride versus Houston Dash, and that is the Pride in Our City game.
Okay.
So also LGBTQ community. That's at the Inter and Co Stadium.
All right. And where can you see all that again, ma'am?
It is going to be on the Instagram at XI1067.
All right. Coming back, the game we love to play that are not doing well, but the days to turn around. We call it The List. We'll explain it and tell you how to play when we come back on Johnny's house. 7:19, Lady Gaga, Bruno Mars on Johnny's House. It is Friday morning. Ray, what's the last time we checked in? It was 78. What are we looking at now?
82.
82 with a high of 91, mostly sunny, and a 40% chance of rain. We called it the list. That's where Brian goes through the web. He has a list, usually a top 10, top 20 list, and all you have to do is try to get as close as you can to number one. And if you get number one today, we're going to hook you up with the summer experience, the beginning of an epic friendship. Universal Pictures DreamWorks Animation presents How to Train Your Dragon, rated PG. The legend comes to life on June 13th. You'll win advanced screening tickets, and you'll see it on June the 9th before anybody else can. Now, the way it works for you is you call us up, and once you call in, we'll tell you what the list is and lock in answers, and that's the run that you'll run with, and then we go around that. Now, I haven't been doing well during this game.
Now, someone did hit me up and explained what Ray did to you while I was gone.
Okay, what did she do?
With the payout wheel.
Yes,
that
she did.
She made everything negative but one thing.
Yes, she
Okay,
did.
well then he shouldn't have spun.
That's
She
dirty,
did.
Ray. I'm just telling
She
you.
did.
As the creator
Yes, she did.
and curator of this game,
Yes.
that's nasty work.
That was very bad. And you know what? And here's the thing. I'm not gonna whine about it. I said, you know what? If that's the rules of the game, and I know God don't like ugly, then in the long
That
run,
wasn't
then I'm
ugly.
gonna,
It was
I'm
a
gonna-
curveball. You're the one that made the ugly decision.
I
to
did make the
spin.
decision.
That
I'm not,
wasn't-
listen, have I complained? There was a listener that called in
A
and said
listener
that.
explained it to me because I couldn't figure out why it was so different.
Yes.
And I was just saying that wasn't the spirit in
Yes.
which the game was created, Ray.
Yes.
That's all I'm saying.
I'm not
That was
complaining.
my spirit.
That did not come out of my mouth.
Then you need to talk to your therapist next time. Add that to the list of
Why?
things.
There was
you need to
nothing
talk
wrong with
about.
it. I was tricking him, and the trick worked.
Your mean spirit.
Yes,
that's
it
what
was.
it is.
If that's what you call it, a trick,
Yeah.
then that's fine. And I didn't complain about it.
Wow.
I'm not sitting here going, "Man, it's beat up." You know what? If that's the way we're gonna play the game, that's the way the game's gonna be played.
Mm-hmm.
And right now, I'm not winning that. But you know what? We're not even halfway through the year yet.
No.
So we still got a long
And
way to
you've
go.
won some weeks.
Yes.
The wheel just hasn't been your
It has
friend.
not. But again, it will turn around. I'd rather for the wheel to be my friend the second part of the year than the first part of the year when none of this really matters.
Yeah.
Right. So that's where we are right now. So what we have to do in here, and Nerese is out and she'll be back next week. So playing for her is spin that wheel, Chris. No matter what.
What are you laughing at me for?
No matter what, you ain't thinking you're not thinking what's the best interest for Nerese. You're like, whatever it is, spin
no matter
that
what.
wheel.
Spin no matter what.
You're what Vegas was built on.
You got 50 points. Spin that wheel.
It ain't my points.
That's not your point.
You
So,
saw what happened to Johnny.
yeah, but it was
I
on.
didn't see.
It was on. It was
Chris
a.
wasn't here. He's like, I
I
don't know.
didn't see.
It was just say Ray had a negative spin day, and I spin the wheel, and
Why is Ray cheating?
it's not technically cheating.
It's not cheating, it's just being ugly.
Because I didn't
Yeah.
get to pick the answer. Somebody played for me.
It's
Yeah.
just
The
being
girlfriend
ugly.
played for
That's
me.
all.
Yeah.
It's just being ugly.
Yeah. All right. So now one of the most important orders for us on the show is the order in which we'll be playing in. All right. If you can spin the wheel, let's see. It's been Ray 100% of the damn time.
And today it will be
Yes.
Chris.
Wow.
Chris is first today, which makes Johnny second
Second.
today, and makes Ray last today.
Okay. Now we got a
I'm
chance.
gonna tell him,
Now
what
we
the-
got a chance.
what the hell, Ray?
Nothing. If I was gonna go first, anyways, I was gonna give it to him. I didn't
I
even
know, I
care
would
what the
ask for
question
it.
was. I wouldn't care what the list was.
I would have did double negative and said I don't want it.
You do have your respin if you wanted to throw that out there, because you do get one of those for the season,
Yeah,
and I
I've
don't
used
believe
mine.
you used yours yet.
Nope, I haven't.
I've used mine.
I'm gonna save it.
All right, so just in case you haven't been caught up on it, Ray, what is the score on the
Johnny has 1 point. I have 162. Nerese has 160.
The game's gonna change, y'all. Believe me, the game is gonna change. Anything special you're gonna be putting on the point wheel today?
No, because I had to
Beep,
get
beep,
it back
beep,
to the
beep.
basics because of the mean spirit that my game was taken to. I didn't like it, so I put it back to the basics today. Your best is going to be 100. Your worst is going to be negative 100. I got a 0, a 1, and a 50 on there.
Hey.
I will add one more positive actually, because a 0 and a 1 and the negative 100 is all. That's 3 negatives and 2 positives. So I will add another 50 into the wheel.
All right,
There we go.
So if you want to play and you want to play for that opportunity to play the game, to see the movie before anybody else, How to Train Your Dragon, then you got to call right now. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. And the way it works is once you call in, we'll tell you what the list is, lock in your answer, and that'll be yours to play when we come back. We're playing for points, you're playing for prizes, and it's good to listen because one day you'll say, you know what, I want to play this game. It could be today. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. Let's play the list. We'll do it together next on Johnny's House. 9:34, it is Johnny's house. It's Friday when we're playing the list. That's where Brian has gone through the web. He has a top 10 list, and we're trying to guess to find out as closest to number one as you can go. We play for bragging rights championships on members of the show, and you'll be playing for, you can check out the advanced screening of How to Train Your Dragon. That's going to be happening on Monday, and it doesn't come out until the 13th. Now, we spent the wheel. Nerese isn't here, and Chris is playing for her, so Chris will be answering. He had to duck out because he has another station he has to go to and work. So, Brian, I guess you have his answer?
Yes, he gave me his answer already.
All right. And first of all, tell us what the list is.
Well, it is National Donut Day, and we do have the Dunkin' Lounge here at the iHeart Castle.
Yes, we do.
So we are doing the best classic Dunkin' Donut flavors ranked.
All
And
right.
I'll let you guys look up the classic flavors.
Yep.
And everyone on the phone picked one of the classic flavors.
Mhm.
So the best Dunkin' Donut classic flavor ranked.
Okay. And what he's going first, voting for Nerese.
So Chris in for Nerese gave me his answer already. He said vanilla frosted.
Vanilla frosted.
So that's not glazed. That's like the white frosting.
Yeah.
With
Yeah.
sprinkles
Yeah.
on it. Vanilla frosted, and he comes in at number 10 on the
Number
list.
10.
So
All
Nerese
right.
will pick up at least 10 points today.
All right. I tried to find the list, and I found a Martin list, and I said, you know what? I know we're not supposed to think about what we like, and we're supposed to think about what people like, but I'm going with what I like. 'Cause that's all I know.
Okay.
I'm always going that box, and I'll get a half of a chocolate glaze.
Chocolate glazed.
Always break one in half. If you ever go to the box and you see that there's one in half, I ate the other half.
Chocolate glazed is your answer.
Yes, sir.
Chocolate glazed is number 1.
See, that's only part of the journey. Now I gotta spin the wheel.
Well, you don't.
So
You can slow roll it and take your 20 points.
No, can't do that. All right, Ray. So Ray's playing for what? 10 points?
Ray's playing for 10 points.
10 points.
All right.
So you got to get in top 10.
I'm going to say chocolate frosted
Chocolate
with sprinkles.
Chocolate frosted. Chocolate frosted is number 7.
Okay,
all
so
right,
you
I'll
did.
take it.
So both Ray and Nerese
They
got
pick up 10 points. Right now, you got 20, or you spin the wheel.
Spin that damn wheel, baby. Spin the wheel, baby. Spin the wheel, baby.
Oh, jeez. It's spinning. It's spinning. It's spinning. It's.
Zero.
Oh my gosh. Look, you
If
can't
I
even.
wasn't looking at the screen myself,
You can't even write this.
Wow.
You can't write it.
Zero.
After all that noise that we talked.
That's why I ain't celebrate. When I had number one, I ain't celebrate. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, Ray. I said nothing.
You should have slow rolled.
Last 2 weeks, if you'd have taken your 20 points.
I still would be like, what, 140 behind?
No, I'm not sure what negative you got. What drag? Because you were up.
Yeah.
You got like a negative 110 or something.
Yeah, so you would have been at 150.
Whatever. Wow. All right, it's time for you to play. Don't worry about me, y'all. I'm gonna be all right. All right. That's why I ain't celebrate. That's why the hell I ain't celebrate. I ain't celebrate nothing. From Altamont, Stacy, good morning.
Maybe you ain't living right.
Oh no.
I'm trying my best. That's all I can do. Lord knows my heart. Stacy, what's your guess? I answered you first, so you know you ain't win, damn it. So go ahead.
Yeah, I know. Strawberry icing.
That's a good one.
Yeah, no, you're dead last on their list. You're at 18.
Number 18. But thanks for holding on and trying to play the game.
Thank you.
We appreciate
Thank you.
All right. Bye-bye.
I like
Bye-bye.
strawberry frosted.
Yeah.
Me too.
All right. From Castleberry, Lori. Hey, Lori.
Hey, good morning.
What is the best classic Dunkin' Donut flavor?
I said Boston cream.
Boston cream is
Boston cream. It did come in at number 9.
Number 9. You made the top 10, but not good enough. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
No.
Thank
no
you,
problem.
Lori.
Have a good day, guys.
You have a beautiful weekend. And from Lakeland, Erica, good morning.
Whoop, whoop. Hey, Johnny's house.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. All right, the best classic Dunkin' Donut flavor is
Glaze.
and glaze comes in at
Came in at number 2, right behind Johnny's chocolate glaze, which got him 0 points.
nothing.
Hey.
But it made you a winner. You got yourself the advanced screening of How to Train Your Dragon. That's happening on Monday. Movie doesn't come out until the 13th. But you played well, Erica. Congratulations. You are the winner, okay?
Thank you. Shout out to the live stream.
They said shout out to you, Erica. All right, hold on. All right, let's get that top 10. What you got?
All right, number 10 is
me see
vanilla
what I got on.
frosted. That's what Chris picked.
Okay.
Number 9 is the Boston cream.
Mhm.
Number 8 is coconut, like the
Oh,
coconut.
I like that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me too.
Number 7, chocolate frosted. Ray picked that one.
Okay.
Number 6 is just the old fashioned cake.
Okay.
The regular one. Number 5, powdered sugar.
Okay.
There's powdered sugar on it. Number 4, the sour cream donut.
Never heard of that one.
Which I like. Yeah, when you see it, it's like that.
Yeah. Okay.
It's like a different consistency.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. Number 3 is my favorite donut in the world, the Curler.
Yep, I had that on my list.
Looks like a truck tire.
That would have been my second guess.
That's what I would have said. Number 2, glazed, and number 1, chocolate glaze.
That's when I always get the chocolate glaze.
Just for fun. I'm going to spin it again and see what you get.
I don't give a damn what you say.
Just
Don't
for
mean
fun.
nothing. I don't want to have fun no more.
Just for fun.
I don't want to have fun.
He said, this isn't fun.
It's not fun.
Oh, it's 100 this time.
Yeah, of course it is. Of course. Probably threw in another zero, made it 1,000. You said, how did that happen? Another zero popped on the screen. How the hell did that happen? Hey, it is what it is, y'all. Sooner or later, it's going to come over to my side.
But you are winning a lot of weeks. You're just not getting the points.
If Ray's not going first and I win, I'm not getting the points. But I got to spin. I'm going to spin my way out. That's my goal. I'm going to spin my way out.
That's how Vegas was built.
Yeah. All right, y'all. Let's get out of here. 9:40. 9:44, Johnny's house on a Friday. Time for us to get out of here. Ray, what you got going on this weekend, ma'am?
I am heading over to Indian Rocks to hang out with some family. My cousin and my aunt from New York are here too. So we're gonna just have some
Your
cooking
kids
out.
be checking in with you,
Oh,
boy.
my
So where you
God.
at? So
Seriously.
when you coming?
That's
So what
gonna
time you
be-
getting here?
This is gonna be the next couple of months until school's back.
Oh yeah.
Because
What time you getting there?
Yeah.
Let me take some photos.
Ooh, can I do Roblox? Can I do this?
So, look, you don't need to play Roblox. You at the beach. You got a pool. Get a pool.
That's why I'm like, what are you doing? No. But yeah, so I'm gonna go down there and just hang out for a little bit.
All right. B, how about you, brother?
Got some work to do around here, and then I'm just going to hang around the house. I'm trying to get my son's car situation figured out still.
Yeah.
As we roll into the weekend, everybody's closed on the weekend, so I'm trying to get it all sorted out today.
When did that happen? You remember we've been all car place and everything's open on the weekend?
No, sir.
You by 5 o'clock Friday.
So I'm going to try to sort that out, and that's my son's on his way over to Tampa from Metallica and Limp Bizkit. So I'm
a lot
sure,
of energy in that room.
Sure, I'll get a bunch of videos from that. I'll repost them if they're good. I did the podcast yesterday with the guys at the Rock Station, Pat and Taco, great guys. It's on the iHeartRadio app. You can check that out. That was fun. And that's pretty much it. Make sure you all weekend look for this big truck that's going to be driving around.
Yep.
And you can win some Post Malone Jelly Roll tickets just for making this your preset.
All right. Ryan Seacrest is all yours. Y'all have a beautiful weekend. Be safe, and we'll see you on Monday.